from Lake Charles. It's the fact that we have 4 people from Louisiana.
Yep. That's right, huh?
Yeah.
We are from Louisiana. That's right. All parts of Louisiana.
Well, I would have preferred a tequila sunrise, but that's okay.
Okay, next time. I could actually, while the show is going on, I could fix one.
No. I have my
Cheers.
Cheers.
Vista V.
To for what is it? Above average. What is it? Far from average. I'm sorry. I thought above average. See,
you wrong for that.
So I'm starting the show off with y'all.
Like
You want me to start it off? I got it. You want me to start it off? Welcome back. Welcome back to the show, y'all. Look, y'all, this is your boy DJ KO. I'm glad you guys tuned back into the show. Once again, you know, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I got some beautiful people. Yeah, as you see, we having our casual beverages. You know, I'm not going to tell you what's in the beverage. It's just a casual beverage amongst friends. Yeah. I'm here. Culturally Distinct is here with Far From Average podcast, right? Y'all see the beautiful ladies, Stacy and Stacy, 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Good to see y'all. How you guys been?
That's really that's really how the group chat is with Adam.
Yeah.
But no.
Like Stacy and Stace.
And then he'd be
number 1, number 2.
Right.
He'd be like, Stacy talking to you.
And I'm like, no, I was talking to you.
Right. They be going on me. I'm like, damn, what I did? Look. So if you guys are ever in a group text and the man is the only one in the group text, Terry, look, what happens is they be on me for no reason. Stacy 1 don't be on me. Stacy 2, she just stay on me for no reason. And Stacy 1 be like, Stacy, be nice. Stacy 2 just be going
ham
for no reason. That's that Louisiana.
Somebody got to keep it interesting.
Yeah, that's right.
And at the same time, literally where I'm sitting, I'm the middle. I'm the middle person. I'll be in the middle. How did this even happen? How did this stage even happen? Here I am in the middle again.
Always.
Of both of y'all.
I'm the diplomatic person. That's
you a lie and a half.
I am diplomatic. Very diplomatic. So let's give a shout out to first of all, before we get to start the show, let's give a shout out to our not you guys gonna introduce Terry, but I want to give a shout out to Vista V Royale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, who just celebrated 3-year anniversary and birthday.
Yeah. Vista V Royale.
And Stacy's birthday.
That's right.
That's
right. Since the last time I saw you guys, Stacy, she turned 25. Congratulations on that.
No, I mean, I'm not trying to steal your light, but
Too late.
That
my birthday's coming up.
Exactly. Virgo season is coming up.
Your birthday's coming up. September, right?
So my birthday was like a rollout to prepare for what's about to happen.
We need you to wrap yours on up. I need you and your Leo gals to wrap up Leo season.
No way.
Because we sick of y'all.
Well, Leo is
absolutely not. We are biting the shit out of. It's like this
sick
year.
Of the Leos. Y'all been doing the most.
We are literally like doing it all. I've never really celebrated my birthday in the city. My birthdays have always been exclusive. It's been outings, been private dinners. But it's like this year, just something came upon us.
The Leo's been cutting.
We've been doing.
But I saw Stacy though. But
no.
I ain't gonna say where I saw Stacy at and what she was doing. I just saw some pictures on the internet, and she was having a great time. I must say for her 25th, but I want to say that the antagonist had to be the other Stacy, but I'm not calling.
We
no
had
names.
a great time.
It's okay.
Shout out to Stacy coming out and celebrating with me. But you did that. Oh yeah.
So guys, you got to introduce our guest today. Well,
yes, we do have.
Well, I'm a guest too. I'm just I just like to moderate, but I'm a guest too. So
I have amnesia, so
I'm gonna let Stacy introduce
I'm
our
letting Stacy
guest.
introduce.
Well, if I'm gonna pre-introduce our guest, I want to give a shout out to this young man who has not only been a part of the official release of Vista V Royale 3 years ago, but he actually did the videography for the first video in the city.
Oh, wow.
So it was definitely one of those magical moments. He's been an honest supporter of Vista V, and I appreciate you. So welcome to this podcast from Far From Average. So on behalf of Vista V and me, Terry Love.
Shout out to Terry
Love.
What's going on, brother?
Hey,
what's going on, bro?
Excited to be here.
tell them what you do in the city. Like, tell them how you are being what I can consider an inspiration to this idea of making certain things happen when you don't really have a whole lot to work with? How
The
does
people
work?
that do know me, they know me as a DJ out here. So I DJ locally around the city, everywhere, downtown, Galleria, Midtown, basically wherever you need me. Northside, Humble Spring, Willowbrook.
Tell
I go where the money go.
So you just a DJ.
Yeah, DJ. I could do a lot of other things, graphic designer, videographer, photographer, just all around hustler.
What about a ladies' man? He got that. He got that
Not
Lance.
no
that-
more,
that
not no
Lance
more.
Gross.
I-
He got that Lance Gross thing
I
going on.
know.
You see?
Not no more.
I know if you squint your eyes.
Right.
You was in one
Not
of
no
them
more.
Tyler Perry movies.
right.
Not no more, you know?
Let me squint. I'm gonna squint my eyes the whole time we here today.
Not no more.
Terry with a
So
suit.
you've never been in a Tyler Perry movie? Not even an extra?
Tyler, holla at me.
Right.
Tyler.
So Terry, how long have you been in the city, in the city of Houston?
I only been in Houston 4 years,
Okay.
so it been lovely, man.
From where?
I'm from Louisiana, Lake Charles, Louisiana. It's like the border of Texas and Louisiana.
Okay.
Border of Texas and Louisiana. But I only been out here 4 years, and it been lovely.
For sure.
So we can get into business, right?
Just get it.
So are you dating? What's your relationship status?
I'm dating.
And what's that been like?
Well, I'm in a relationship. Let's say that.
So how long have you been in a relationship?
Like 7 years.
Oh, so he hasn't had to like comb through the Houston streets. That's
Right.
what I was trying to get at.
I mean, I combed a little.
You call like you teased it. I think you probably just teased it.
I combed a little. I
Okay.
combed a little, but it's really nothing out there.
So you're in a relationship. I didn't know you was in a relationship. No, I ain't gonna say that on camera. No, I ain't gonna
Yeah, cut that one out.
say
That'll be edited out.
So shout out to the 7-year relationship.
Yeah.
Terry.
Yeah.
So women, I want to look. So I have questions, but I'm not gonna ask them on camera because
You can ask him because I feel like you probably thinking what I'm thinking, but I ain't gonna
I
say
think you
it.
need that. I think it sounds better coming from you.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
No, I think you should say something.
Yes.
Because this is a far from average conversation.
There you
with
go.
a far from average cast.
Yes.
With a far from average crew.
Okay, so I have a question. So you said a 7-year relationship. So it's only a relationship? Is it like a marriage, an engagement, or
We still got work to do.
Okay.
So I mean,
when
should
are
it
you?
be a timeline when they get married or when they propose? Or
I mean, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay.
Should it be a timeline, Stacy? What you think?
I don't think it should be a timeline, but I think that
Maybe we
sometimes times be timing.
And what's stopping it?
And how long are you gonna keep working on things?
See, I must say this. I'm glad you brought
That's
that up.
not judge, and that's not me being judgmental. I'm just really.
No, most women like that. So I'm glad you brought that up. Why when a woman meet a good man, they put a time limit on us,
Ooh.
but when they with a bad guy, they don't put no time limit on them. It's like the good guys get pressured into trying to do the right thing, but the bad guys don't get no pressure.
But okay, so
Say it. Go
Stacy
ahead.
V is Stacy being. Okay, so you're saying it's hard to decipher whether you're a good guy or a bad guy at this point because 7 years is almost a decade, boo. Like you don't went through junior high and high school, jumping in college, and you still in the same place. So you're saying you're a good guy, and you're saying there's pressure, but I think y'all look at maybe you're looking at pressure like through the wrong lenses. Like if I were with someone for 7 months, I would be like, where's our growth? But I'm goal oriented.
7 months.
I'm not saying I'm not trying to marry nobody after 7 months, but I'm saying, okay, so you still my little whoa. Like I have to have growth, but I'm goal oriented. Like I don't
got
like
you.
to stay stagnant.
Yeah.
So that's my problem.
You're
with
saying
dating.
you're going into the situation with expectation per whatever that timeline
No,
is.
I think that by 7 months, by a year, you should have expectations of where y'all about to go. You should be
yeah.
able to. That's enough time for you to formulate some expectations.
If well, let me ask Terry, you gotta answer that question. Do you guys did you guys ever expect form of expectation?
We ain't trying to get him in trouble.
I know. I'm saying like just
maybe,
general.
maybe
That's
her.
a good point because
me,
at 30 years old, it would you have been.
me, I just go into a relationship and I think I look at marriage a lot different from a lot of people. Cause me putting a ring on your finger, or we getting some little paper from the state. What is that going to change? It's not going to
It
do
can
nothing.
change a lot.
Oh, it changes
like,
a lot.
As far as your taxes
Oh,
and
yes,
like your
right.
like wealth building, it does. It's
And-
very helpful to you.
But should it be a rush to do it?
If,
What? No.
I mean, if
well,
it's
what's the difference
it-
between
it
a man
just-
and a woman?
Okay, so like I guess like the issue, not the issue, but I guess like where we need to understand is like how do you define a marriage? Because like what you just said was like very superficial. Like it's like a ring, a piece of paper, something from the state. But when you look at a marriage, like what do you see? Like how do you define it for yourself?
I mean, from what I see, a man losing everything. If it go wrong.
He lose everything.
Oh shit!
I got close friends.
No, but I
I
think
have
that's
close friends that
important.
lost everything.
No, I think that's important
Damn.
for you to say because you say like I believe
Said
that you
everything.
say it like you're the only person that see things this way. But I think there's a lot of people that share your views, and you should probably like articulate it.
First of all, can we just please get to the breakdown of a good man compared? Because
What's the
when
definition
you
of it?
said that, I was stuck on. Okay, we need to maybe define what a good man is in
From a
comparison
man's
to-
point of view, from a male
from
point
his
of view.
perspective.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think I ever heard a guy actually say like what he felt like a good guy is versus like how you guys define a bad guy. So Adam and Terry, like, why don't y'all help us out?
maybe one can do the
Well,
good guy, the
hold
other
up.
can do the.
Y'all, what is a good woman?
But we gotta be able to.
Y'all always
Y'all
want to play
started
this
out
game.
with the good guy. He was like, "You still need a good
I want to
guy."
know because I want to know the reason why I asked that. I want to know what you mean by that. Like, you said,
I think that personally, I think like a good woman, like we can talk about our duties, because like a lot of women, we define like our worth and our value based on what we can do, right?
Okay.
But I think that to be a good woman, you have to first know who you are, be sound in who you are,
Okay.
and like when you know those things, you can take care of other people. So like a good woman to a man, I think she would care about how he feels in like different walks of life. So like if you had a rough day, I care about it.
Okay.
So I want to know how I can make it better. So I think like those are some things that like good women think about.
I can agree with. I think I would.
But is that a
definitely
good
like to
women,
agree
though?
with that. But that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but there's a lot of women that's selfish, and they care about, oh, did they fix you this cheesy ass, buttery ass pasta, and call it some Alfredo?
Well, I gotta be
well,
cheesy
I
and buttery.
cooked for him, so I'm a good woman. Like it's like things that you should do. I feel like
you better be able to cook because you mentioned food 2 times. You mentioned the potatoes earlier. Now you mentioning the cheesy pasta.
you can check my resume. boo.
Oh, okay, all right.
You know where I'm from.
Hey, yeah, look.
I can't even believe you questioning that. No,
Cardi B said,
we are from. You know the one thing we do.
we got to get Stacy to cook for us. Stacy too to cook for us.
Well,
but
okay.
no, yeah, back to Terry. So Terry, what is a good man? You know, I know.
Before I say that,
All these prefaces.
before
I gotta
say
preface
that,
it.
I want to say this. In general, the world just need to get back to like gender roles.
Okay.
I think that'll make everything better. A woman stay in a woman place and a man stay in a man place.
Ooh, well, what places are those, sir?
I can help you out with that. I think.
Here he go. He about to roll over me. G?
First thing a woman needs to do is know when to speak and when not to.
Ooh. Oh.
And-
All right.
He ain't want me to speak just now, y'all.
No, that's just me. I'm old, like, I'm young, but I got an old school soul. You ever seen that movie Fences?
Yeah.
With Denzel?
Right.
I think that's like one, I'm not saying what he did in the movie was right,
He had the baby on the
but
wife and left her.
but the woman knew her role in the
Ooh.
relationship and he knew his role.
Damn, Terry.
It's like I believe a man should go out and work, take care of the family, do what he's supposed to do. And when I come home, everything should be right.
She didn't work. Do you know she didn't work?
That's cool too. But that's another thing. Women be like nowadays. Women be like, oh, cause I'm working. That's why this and that like that. But if we get married, the marriage come before the career. That's how I feel.
Okay.
So you would rather
Home
be
supposed to be her. If I'm working hard, you living good. We all living good AC, good TV.
Cause the sweat of your brow, right?
Man, I don't care if you work. You could work, but
So
home needs to be home.
Stacy don't like that. She don't like the way you talking right now.
But
because he giving me gas pain.
oh,
that's just how I am. You telling me what's a good man?
I didn't tell you
You tell-
nothing. I didn't tell. I know my place. I know my place, sir. I ain't saying
No,
anything.
I'm saying I don't want no pushover woman. I want a woman that's gonna speak her mind, but at the same time,
you want her to shut up when it's time to shut up.
Ooh,
not
that's
that,
so
not
rude.
that. Know when to
Color purple.
know when to say something and when not to.
Got you.
So I should have took my shoes off and walked in here barefoot.
And been pregnant.
See,
He said know when to say something. So what that does for me is to be able to know your man. It's like know when he's at a point where he's like, I don't need a rebuttal.
Right.
But it's just a matter of I
He's-
hear you.
He's talking
I
in terms
see
of
you.
conflict. Is that
No,
what
he's talking in terms of keeping that argument going. It's kind of like you
Yeah,
said
that's-
your point, I said my point. You
Yeah.
can see how I feel because he has to know her too.
Right.
Because when she had that snot come down her nose, he knew not to fucking cross that line.
Can a alpha woman? Because I look at you guys as alpha women, right? Women, you guys are doing things not alpha in the sense of
I hate that word.
the term alpha.
I hate
Alpha
it too.
women.
I hate it too.
The definition. Not saying that by definition. I'm saying women that's taking care of their business because they don't need a man to do it. They can do it themselves. Can alpha women be submissive?
Here we go with this
It'll be her
age-old
choice.
stuff.
It would be
All
her
women
choice.
can be submissive. It don't matter. If any man that makes a woman that provides emotional support and comfort to a woman, they will get that softness out of any woman. Alpha, beta, sigma, zeta.
So now would that be
Whatever.
qualified as a good man that does that?
According to you.
No.
And that's why I asked.
So
that's
you
what,
want
okay.
someone to define whether a whole person is good or bad based on certain situations. You can't do that. You got to have the whole picture.
Yeah, I kind of. I don't know if you guys agree. I kind of equate good with performance.
You can be good at times and you can have bad times.
You don't think that? Stacey,
Performance?
performance. A person can perform real well, and they can be considered as good.
Yeah, because this is what is called an entertainer. I have no interest in.
I have no interest in you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not about
Let me
entertainment.
just do the things that looks good.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And
make
you
sense
you
to
could
me.
be miserable in your tub drinking your Vista while
Shout out to
we
Vista.
outside doing whatever. But as long as I make it look like you were okay and I'm that man you need. So okay, so
Yeah.
Turn around.
you have a rewind. You got a rewind
I gotta
button.
find it. Got crickets.
Whoa now. So we gotta go back to women's place and all that because the problem that I have with that how you described it with like, you know, if I'm at home working, but that's not realistic in today's society. In today's society, like damn near the kids damn near gotta work too to keep this family afloat. Like we talked about before on your podcast, you know, how $100,000 is barely breaking middle
Right.
class. Like you damn near in poverty. You're still
Your
stressed
borderline
out.
still low.
Yeah, you stress out trying to meet your bills at $100,000 a year.
Come on now. All right now.
I'm lying.
What are we? I mean, I'm just saying.
I
how
mean,
are
I
we
mean-
She
living?
was
mean,
saying
but-
like a family of two,
Yeah,
husband and wife.
family, a husband and wife. You can't have kids making
Making a-
$100,000.
But say it's you're border because if you're looking at mortgage, if you're looking at car payments, if you're looking
All
at
those
of grocery, all that stuff, other insurances and all that stuff
I
expensive
can tell you, I spend probably $2,000 a month on groceries.
on food. Yeah,
That's
food is
not even
expensive.
us eating out.
Right.
That's
Just regular
groceries.
food.
How many kids you got?
I have 2 kids in school.
2,000.
I have 1 kid in college, but they eat breakfast at home. Like the summertime is definitely $2,000. Now during the school year, it's roughly the same because where they're not home, I still have to provide snacks and stuff.
Yeah, food is expensive. Yeah, for
For
the kids.
school, I make their
Seriously.
lunch. I make their lunches every day.
What?
I make their lunches every day.
Well, she spoiled her kids. That's what it is.
It's not spoiling them. It's
2,000?
like probably I would say between $1,200 and $2,000.
So if y'all was together, how much would you recommend her to spend?
How much would he recommend me to make, and then
Okay, that's
come
fair.
home
That's fair.
and make sure his house clean because he might be mad at me because guess what I'm gonna do? Hire a housekeeper.
And that's
No, I'm
extra.
not
With
saying-
my money.
I'll-
He gonna be mad at me because I ain't clean the house. So then he's still gonna be mad at me because I'm be like, babe, whoa. Let me go
Right.
get me a shower, get this outside skin off of me before I start cooking in that kitchen.
Right.
I meal prepped earlier this morning before I went to the gym. So he mad at me already because I'm waking him up at 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
So I can wake up, meal prep, and go to the gym.
Mm.
So now he mad at me because I'm pulling up at 6 o'clock after I done collected all the kids from and took them to practices and stuff. Now
Yep,
I got
I'm
them
with
ready
you.
on their
I'm with you, baby.
homework.
I'm with you, baby.
Now I'm pulling the stuff out the refrigerator.
Yep.
Because you got to defrost.
Right?
Yep.
I'm going to go hop in the shower. He mad at me because he
No.
big dick coming in. Womp.
No.
And the shit ain't ready.
What you think about it, Terry?
Let's be honest.
Because I ain't know my because I didn't speak
no,
when
let's
I
be
was supposed to
honest.
speak. So when he walked in the door, I ain't say, "Hey, baby." So now he mad at me.
No, let's be honest. Every man wish they wife or girlfriend wouldn't work. We prefer the woman to stay at home
But why is that?
because
What's the reason behind it?
life is better.
No, it's not.
No, let's be honest. I'm not saying that's how it should be, but deep down in our spirit, men, we want our old lady to stay at home and take care of home. And
Because
take
that's
care
her
of the
only
kids.
job. That's her only job.
Yes,
No,
that's
it sounds like he wants somebody emotionally codependent.
Oh well.
No,
That's not really emotional codependent.
I mean,
as a man,
realistically, financially codependent.
Well,
no,
yeah, that
no.
is.
You look at it like that. As a man,
That's what it is.
We
Well, to a
want to go
degree.
to work and feel good like man.
No, what's all right? So
Home is taking care
what
of
she's
the
saying-
But you're missing what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
it's a bravado. It's like this.
yeah,
It's like this.
I'm the
how
man.
you
I
define
make this
man.
happen.
I'm the man.
Yeah.
Like that's what you get from that.
You're like he is a bit all right. That's what it is. What you're saying, I agree with that. It's like an emotional codependent thing.
Why are you staring at the side of my head?
I'm not saying you
Jesus,
could.
my
you,
face burning, my toe falling off. Lord have
you
mercy.
could be at home doing Facebook, Amazon, getting bread. I'm just saying, you just not working.
So,
You
Amazon,
could be getting money.
Amazon,
You could be getting money. Podcast working.
Stacy,
You,
e-commerce,
That's what he's saying.
I'm not saying.
creator,
Yeah, content creator.
content creator. Terry serious too. He says all the time.
Terry, serious like
I
a
think
heart attack.
that's so amazing that is what you like for your household.
No, I'm just.
So
That
let me-
wasn't sarcasm. That wasn't sarcasm. I think
So look,
that's great.
let me
That's
ask you
how
this, Terry.
Like it.
So it's all right. So having these views, you had to see these views somewhere. Was it something that you saw coming up, or was it something that you just catered to as you dated other individuals? Like, how did you come up with this? Like this way of
That's a very good question.
Okay. Just like meeting women nowadays, say for instance, my old lady. We always got in an argument because I said, I know your past made you so independent that if a woman is too independent, she'll make a man feel not like a man.
Yeah,
okay.
we ain't about emasculating, man.
But being so independent, you is.
No, you're not.
Like, if I do something, you don't need to come back and check. Like, come back and check and see if it's done.
He basically saying they're not emotionally available.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with whether she works or not. That's about
So you
her
mean to tell me
upbringing and stuff.
a so independent woman wouldn't make a man feel less than a man?
I think there are many that do, and I think there are many that don't. I think you can't typecast
Oh, yeah.
all women that
Some.
handle business as emotionally
But I think
unavailable
that's
and
the problem, too.
emasculators. I think that's a horrible stereotype that resides rent-free in some men's head, as if just because a woman is a strong woman, she's independent, she handling her business, then, she got to emasculate men. And
Saying, I don't know what, I can't say what's a good man, what's a bad man, but I know.
He's Batman.
I know as a man.
That man.
It's the truth. I know as a man, to mess with a woman, you're going to need some money.
Absolutely.
But, okay, so, like,
Period.
Here's my thing.
If some money, if the guy got some money, a little money,
he get whatever.
everything a little easier. The woman act a little better.
Oh yeah. Oh, she gonna act.
Only if she broke.
No, that's not true.
Even if.
That's Stacy. That's not true. You know that.
You know Terry was the good. Terry used to be
Is
the.
he talking and speaking in third person right
yeah.
now?
He in third person.
Because I want to say this.
Let's talk to Terry, the other Terry.
I didn't see it.
The other
I
Terry.
didn't
Terry.
see this.
You have seen it.
I didn't seen it. Most women,
Many women.
man, we could say 60, 70. Women will, if the man a little light with the pockets, she gonna boss up on him
Is that true, y'all?
and talk down to him.
I don't know what light
Really?
with the pockets mean.
If he broke. If he broke.
Is he broke or is he not
broke.
spending money on her?
No, he's broke.
because
Like,
you know broke men spend money on women all the
so
time.
all right, so I'm gonna say broke. He can't take you out. He can't take you guys out for a nice dinner at least once a week or once a month. He can't do the things that you guys at least want him to do because he's not financially stable. That's broke to
But
me.
I'm the best man in the world.
Right. I'm great. I'm gonna
I'm
open the
emotional
doors.
there with you. Man. It's gonna still be a problem.
He crying with us and saying prayers with us that night.
Right.
I'm everything you want.
That's what I'm saying, you guys. Culturally, we do not have this together. Because if you broke, or you consider yourself not able to take your woman out on a date, but at the same time you are emotionally supportive, you are physically there, you are, like changing, pipe sinks. But the reality of it is that considered a good man?
No, I can tell you, maybe if I was 25,
But right now?
I could deal with a broke ass. Because y'all just getting out of college or
Right.
something, you just trying to get it together. But I'm too old to be a Build-A-Bear factory, and I don't
My
say
daughters
that.
are in some serious trouble.
What?
I don't say that with my nose up
You
or
see
nothing.
this? See, look.
They telling you the
She
truth,
said, build the back. Okay, look.
All right.
A man
I am
always take a woman and build her
goal-oriented.
up,
I don't-
but women never take men and build them up.
Ooh.
But wait, what did I
Ooh,
say?
build a man up.
What did I say? I'm older than you. So at the age that I'm at, I would hope the men that I talk to have it together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Wow.
Why should
can't
you?
be
Why should you
41
be
and-
doing worse than
I
my
got
son?
a job.
Why?
But I'm just not.
But here's my thing.
I
That's
got
cute.
a job,
That's
but I
cute.
just ain't got the bag.
But why should you be doing worse than my son?
Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
I have a kid in his 20s. Why? I started off. What did I say I am? I'm goal oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Most women can work with you if you goal oriented.
Right.
If you give us a vision, we gonna co-sign. We gonna see it through. We gonna help you be your biggest cheerleaders.
And then
However, when I'm approaching retirement age, my goal for retirement, I'm not building you up.
See,
because he gonna leave you.
But that's
What?
Oh, really?
Stacey,
Oh yeah,
what?
he's gonna leave you.
No, because
Really?
I don't want
He's
you.
gonna
I
leave
don't want
you.
you taking everything that I
that
worked
man
hard
is
for.
going to
So,
leave you
wow, that's interesting.
Why you feel that way, Stacy? One?
because it happened. What did Kanye West say?
What do you say?
I ain't saying shit.
But she ain't messing with no broke nigga. But
But he
How-
do all of that to leave you for a what?
a younger girl.
For the younger girl. So this is my like.
BBL.
He ain't say younger, but he said another one.
Yeah,
but
he said no, but it's
I'm
gonna be.
leaving for girl.
Here's the key.
You a DJ? You know these lyrics.
Y'all
So-
You over here playing? You know what we talking about?
So
Hey,
I'm telling you, like
BBL Drizzy. He probably gonna leave you for a BBL.
he can change the lyrics up these days, but he's gonna leave you. You build that man up.
Damn, he gonna leave?
He's gonna leave you.
Is that true, fellas?
He's gonna leave.
Damn, I didn't know that.
That's all because it's emotional building. Because men look at emotion. Not all men. Let me pause.
Thank you.
Many people, we can probably generalize, women and men.
Okay. See-
Some people, they don't feel confident within themselves if their wallet isn't fat. And then when that wallet isn't just fat, it's fat from because your carbs are thicker. So when you got them thicker carbs, I mean you got thicker bread, right? You got a different kind of bread.
Absolutely. So we're talking about just relationships, and we're talking about the possibility of getting someone that's equally yoked, that's not equally yoked, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever that term is.
We know I like a unicorn.
So let me ask you guys this. What if you met that person, and this is two-way questions for Terry and for the two Stacys.
Oh, yeah, question for you too.
It's
Yeah,
really
that's
for me and Stacy because Terry and the whole rail.
So will you guys, if the guy or the female had everything you wanted, I'm talking about they spectacular, they're awesome and everything, but they're horrible in bed, would you still accept them? When I say horrible in bed, they like horrible. When it comes to a man, he's impotent. He's ED. He can't.
I think it's easier in those situations. I think it's easier I think there's tools for a woman to remain
Happy.
no
What is that thing called?
relationship faithful.
The egg.
Whereas men, the rose.
The rose.
Whereas the men won't have that same
You know what I was talking about.
ability to be faithful.
I said the egg.
If they're in a monogamous relationship, the men wouldn't be able to be.
What you think, Terry?
I'm not gonna say that. I mean, she could be sorry in bed, but the coochie's still good.
What?
Huh? What's that? Hold up. Make that make sense.
Wait, what? Huh?
Okay, what I mean
What?
is okay. What you mean sorry in bed?
Like she,
You telling me
like her but JJ don't
it's
get.
whack?
Yeah, it just doesn't get wet or nothing. It's like
okay.
Yeah, and she's not
Okay.
sexually like intelligent.
No year, no unless
Wait a year. That's a long time.
I'm just saying whatever.
How long is?
What are they trying to play?
how
120
long-
days, 4 months.
Nah, that's
What?
that's too long.
How long is too long to wait?
If you're seriously dating, probably a month. Probably a month.
Yeah, that's about straight. I guess that's about straight.
If you're dating seriously, if y'all consistently dating, just y'all two, it's about a month. That's too long.
If you're consistently dating, how many times a week are you seeing each
Well,
other?
I hate that word. What y'all be calling dating? See, back in the day when I called dating, we go together.
Right. We go together, man. We go together.
Dating.
Ooh.
Going together. Dating equals
So we together.
Go together.
You my old lady.
no, because you can go together with a couple of people.
Like Sexy Red, we go together.
If you my old, what you mean? I mean, I don't like that word. See, when I came to Houston, women start saying that.
We go together.
We dating.
That means that you ain't the only one.
Right. That's what that means. And yeah, it's unspoken. It's like unspoken, like understanding.
Yeah.
I don't know what that dating.
Well, hold up. Break it down. Say
Because
what
a
it
woman will
means.
say, "I used to date him, girl."
No.
And I'd be like,
Oh, I've never said that. I've never dated anyone except my ex-husband.
Oh, that's fair. That makes
okay.
sense.
Clock it. My kids taught me about clocking it.
I don't like that word.
I mean, well, really, it ain't your business, but you dating someone now.
Yeah, but right. So dating is if
So y'all going together real bad.
What you mean?
real bad.
What that mean?
Y'all
Like,
consistent.
Y'all go
if we not
together real
married?
bad.
That what that
That
mean?
mean y'all probably live together like it's just y'all, like clank clank.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Y'all go together real bad.
So y'all dating and y'all go together.
that's my old lady. I don't know nothing
Okay.
about that.
We go together, look.
I don't know nothing about that.
Well, I mean, I think it's two different things. I think like even when you're in a relationship, you should continue to date your partner.
Okay.
Only because like the concept of dating is something. Now, what we talking about like this in the streets? If you're like, oh, I'm just dating. I'm dating around. That means like ain't nobody chose yet. Chosen.
Chose. Who gets who? No, that's not. I ain't gonna answer that question.
Who? What?
Nothing.
Say something.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I didn't know men choose women nowadays.
You don't think women choose men?
No.
You think women are the only ones that can get chose? You don't think
Yeah.
women choose men?
No. That's my opinion.
Oh, that's cute.
Unless you break it down for me.
I ain't breaking nothing down for you.
So since we going there about women choosing men, is it okay for a woman to propose to a man?
No.
Absolutely not.
Why not? It's 2024. It's a different day and age.
I don't care what day it is. I don't do cliche, regardless of what
Stacy, you
time
want
and
get on
place
your
it
knee.
is.
You want to get on your knee and say,
You say you go you say you go for your goals. I mean, if you feel like that
right.
man is the one, what's wrong with you getting on your knee and proposing?
So why should I emasculate him
That's not
and
masculine.
defy my gender role as you guys have so eloquently defined and do some manly shit?
Well, he might. What if he agree with it?
I'm a lady. I do things as a lady.
What if he agree with it?
I don't care what he agrees with.
You say I ain't doing it.
I'm not doing it.
I mean, but as women, y'all want to be equal.
Equal. I don't want to be.
So
I don't want
y'all
to
can't
be.
pick and choose when to be.
No,
equal.
no. So you're talking about equal as far as rights and stuff. We're talking about like the fact that you like don't pay yourself here, and you talking about like gender roles, and you want people to stick in their gender roles, and now you trying to be like pull a slick one and be fake arguing about gender roles. That's crazy to me.
So you think it's strange for a woman to propose to a man?
I don't think it's strange. I think that there's some women that do it, but will I? Y'all ask me, would I do it? Never.
You wouldn't do it.
Never.
Say someone, would you do it?
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't do it?
I don't even like to propose where the hell we going on a date.
Would y'all get married again?
Yeah.
You would? Again?
Yeah.
Really?
So if Stacy, if one of your daughters proposed to a man,
I would slap the hell out of her. I would.
You'll be
No. I'm coming through her body.
Yes.
I'm jumping up in here and I'm slapping her. Well, those my little nieces anyway, so I'm pulling up anyway.
Why you
Yes.
slapping her? What's it?
I'm choking them out. I'm doing something.
That's what that baby
I'm
want to do.
snatching her ass up off that ground and saying, no.
No, don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do that.
Party's over.
If my daughter proposed to her boyfriend, I would tell her boyfriend to say no to her.
Oh, you'll influence it.
I would definitely influence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good mother. You're a
Well,
good mother.
thankfully,
Yeah.
That's good.
only 5% of women
Stacy and her
You done
statistics.
propose to men.
Well, seriously, that's a lot.
Okay, so hold on.
No, it's not a
Oh,
lot.
hold on.
5%.
So Terry,
5% ain't
and
nothing.
Adam,
Yes, ma'am.
would
But that was
you-
only 2010.
Would y'all accept a proposal from a woman?
I wouldn't.
Oh, skirt. Wait. Wait. Pause. That was 2010. 2023, only 2%.
Oh, my
We've
God.
gone down 2%. So I'm glad the other 3%
Well,
found
people
their
ain't-
common sense.
People broke. We still in the pandemic. so
Chrissy
it's-
did to Jim Jones.
And,
Wait,
and
hold
are they
on.
married? Are they married now?
No, they divorced, huh?
What does that look
Terry,
That is true.
would you accept a proposal? Look, Stacy. Look what
No.
you say.
No, he
How you doing,
wouldn't.
Terry? You good?
Not. I'm the man. I'm the man, Terry. No, he
Yes,
gonna be.
baby.
He,
Yes, baby.
He gonna say,
Yes,
baby,
baby.
did I spill
Yes,
something down
baby.
there?"
Yes, baby.
You a lying
Yes,
ass.
Stacy.
You lying.
Yes, Stacy.
You lying.
Yes.
You lying.
Yes.
Invite me to the
I
wedding. That's
slap
all I want to
myself
do.
on the ground. No, bitch. You not. No.
So okay, is it
Oh, my
okay
goodness.
for a woman to shoot her shot at a man? Like
Yeah.
she see a nice looking man out
Yeah.
and she want to holler at him. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I say no.
Really?
I say no.
I don't mind speaking to a nice.
Fine,
guy.
brother. Y'all need to shoot y'all shot.
Because sometimes y'all be needing that little extra.
Yeah.
Sometimes guys be needing that little extra.
But I figure, you know what I know?
That's
I
to make
noticed.
him feel good about himself. So that
Not
he
to make him feel
comfortable
good
enough.
about himself, but I don't know how far
telling
you
you.
shooting a
What is-
shot. But if you see a handsome guy,
What
I
is
say,
wrong
"Oh,
with that?
you're such a handsome guy."
What is wrong with that, Stacy? One.
This is what I can say. I should not find myself divorced.
Why? We're human. Stacy said we're doing it her way and no other
I'm
way.
just saying because the stories I hear, you know what I'm saying? Like as a friend of some single friends, I hear some things that I would probably ask that person to like make an appointment. You know what I mean? Like that I would tell them you need to see some, because I've
Shit.
been told before that I need to see
I
something.
think I have a remedy, and this is not for all men, it's for some. I think that when it comes to a black man, I think we just start dating out a race.
Well, huh?
Start
It's
dating out of
probably-
No,
Why?
I didn't hear him say it, so I couldn't. I
we
didn't.
should start dating outside of our race.
I think
So-
you should. I think
Yeah.
black women should too.
It's already happening.
Like what? I think.
If my
think
husband leaves me, it's
Don't let
definitely
Dr.
gonna
Umar
be
hear
for
that
somebody
though.
outside
Dr.
our
Umar
race.
hear that. It's over.
Yeah.
Don't let Dr. Umar hear that because he don't like bunny hopping.
Bunny hopper.
I think that
And I would like when he leaves me, I would like for him to, like explore like
you leave him.
culturally. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because he's gonna leave me. You know what I mean? The reality of it is there. It's
Damn.
existence. But whenever he does,
Damn.
my encouragement would be to explore, like ethnicity within. Because I know women who look like me. It's not from where I'm from, but at the same time,
Culturally, they don't present what you present.
Exactly. So it's
That's
like,
fair.
so stop categorizing based
Women,
on,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like.
So what if we get like an Indian or a white woman that was
Let me
raised
say
in the
something.
hood?
I'm telling you, like, I'm not a jealous girl, so I really don't care what you do. All I know is that if you ever dealt with me, you can do whatever you want to do, but nobody's gonna be as bomb as me in your life.
I got you. That's fair. Shout out to
I'm gonna be
Bomb.
the best
Cheers
you
to
ever
that.
had. I'm gonna be the
Cheers.
best you ever had. So I
All right,
I
everyone.
mean, I still want him to be able to explore.
head tied
Yeah.
sweatpants, chilling.
Oh no,
I'm
we
still
not
the
doing that.
best.
We're not doing the sweatpants.
But I'm the best for whoever I know there's women that's the best for other people. I'm not. But I'm just not a jealous, like minded girl like that.
No, her and I are gonna be friends.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, like her and I were gonna get along.
Well, that's great.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, the girl, the new mate.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a good wife, man. I mean, you're a good like a partner.
No, like when he leaves me.
I'm saying when he leaves you, date with somebody else, and he's still communicating with you because of the girls.
If the day he introduces me to someone, it'll be that she's worthy.
Oh wow, really?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
probably
That's good. I like
Yeah.
that.
the day I'm ever introduced
Stacey a
to
good
anybody.
person. I like that. Stacey a good person. Most
Yeah.
black women, they're like, don't bring that bitch around
Wow,
here.
we don't
I'm gonna
care.
kill
Our
that
kids.
bitch."
Let me tell you something. We don't have no little 3-year-old babies. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, we're
grown.
grown. Our kids are grown. Like, that's
That
not
is
our
true.
concern. We don't be mad. My concern is not whether you brush my daughter's hair. My daughter's brushing her own hair. Like, that's not my concerns. Like, are you nice to them? Do you not bring toxic energy around them? Do you at least act halfway decent to their father when you're in their presence
Yeah.
so that they don't see arguing and that stuff is normal? Like,
Absolutely.
don't normalize toxicity from a girl. You don't have no problem for me. Not a problem.
I like it.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
I'm so much of a problem
Cheers,
of
Sarah.
not a problem. I don't even know my ex no more.
I don't
I'm
know,
out
man.
the way.
Right.
I have like relationships.
Here he go.
Relationships tough to just deal with because I feel like, just talking about relationships because we're talking about it. I just feel like in relationships, the man always look bad no matter what happens in it. If we start yelling in front of the kids gonna feel like the man did something. If the cops come knocking on the door,
They blaming the man, huh?
they gonna look at the man. If we get put out the house, they gonna look at the man. If anything happen in a relationship, it's always looked at the man. It's like the woman is never wrong.
So it goes back to what you said at the beginning. She need to know her place, and when the police knock on the door, sit your ass back there and shut up.
No.
It's just, man, I don't know.
No, it's just
So
he's
that's like
so
my
used.
whole thing with everything.
We've talked about this before. We all the three of us we've talked about this before about like
This was 2 days ago, and what's funny that people from Louisiana only date people from Louisiana in other states because that's what they're used to. You ever notice that?
well, I mean, you got to think about it. Like the men are the most masculine men, and they're like hunter gatherers. They gonna fish, they gonna scale, and they
Yep.
gonna fry they fish they just brought home. You just got to make the size, and your size better be as good as their
You
fish.
better make that potato salad right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I come from a family where we're used to marriage.
All her family
We're
bad.
used to
though.
marriages.
They bad. Everybody, all of them, they bad.
Yeah.
They, no, look, they,
We're used to marriages and we're used to relationships, and that has been normalized to me. Partnerships have been normalized to me, whether they're married or unmarried and living together. Like my family, like what I'm used to seeing is, traditionally a man and woman in the home, your masculine and feminine roles, and it's working together. Now, am I from like a matriarch where the women are like strong and they're the leaders in our family? Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the men aren't as strong and don't provide.
Right.
Like my uncles are like,
but the culture is different though. The
it's a
culture
different
is-
culture.
And we all could contest to that because all of us from Louisiana. So we've seen, like when we have like crawfish balls.
My mom was
we know that the women are in the kitchen and the men are outside, like you say, cooking up whatever they kill. You know what I mean? And then when it's time to eat, y'all know most of the women are fixing them in their plates.
Right.
So that was what we're accustomed
to. The kids
to.
gonna eat first.
No.
Right.
Yeah, the kids gonna eat first, and at the same time, the kids and y'all know how we do the buffet line.
Right.
Let me tell y'all something.
The mama
Brokerage
is
not
fixing.
like
The
that.
mama is fixing.
Brokerage ain't like
The
that.
mama is fixing the man plate and bringing him the plate, and then
Well,
she
the
gonna
kids-
eat and sit down and
The
kiki.
kids eating weenies and stuff. They not
Yeah,
eating
they
real
have a
food.
whole different
I know.
section.
That'd be like on some social media stuff.
No, that's not. That's
real
not.
life.
That's in real
You
life.
feed the man first.
No, she's saying like at a big. She's not saying like when y'all.
Oh,
Stacey
okay.
Terry on his plate.
Okay. Okay.
She said hell.
No,
I mean,
no,
Terry
because I
said-
saw something on social media like that before, like where it was recently. I probably sent it to our group chat where a man. She had a kid from a previous relationship. The man walked in, the lady's son sitting at the table eating. Probably something other than what she cooked, because we know at cookouts and stuff, you know, we make chicken legs, the little drums and the and the weenies, the little hot dogs
Right,
for the kids.
Yeah.
They don't even come to our table
They're not
until
getting the
after we've
steak
gone
and the
through.
Right.
No.
Because they running around. Just
And he come in there acting a fool, like, why is he eating before me? Like, first of all, why are you?
That's an ego thing.
But if you know how that man is,
He was ugly, and he was not attractive enough, and he looked like.
Oh, that's a whole nother show. Attractive.
hold on. So,
Like-
so you went.
He was ugly.
So you went.
And he looked like he needed to be grateful because if I want to be judgmental,
Hold on. No, but I'm saying.
he looked
though,
like you. Remember you was talking about them fat pockets and them skinny pockets. He looked like he had to work all day because his pocket was slim,
Hold on.
but his stomach was
Since
big.
we here, Stacy too. You big on looks? I mean, do a man have to be? I mean, like what?
Does the man have
what's
to
your
look
take?
good?
Well, traditionally, what I found in life is I did have a thing for ugly guys, like just like mid boys in my past.
A mid boy. What
But
is that?
now, I
A mid
I
boy.
appreciate a nice handsome guy.
What is a mid boy?
Like, you know, I'm mid. You're just okay.
Oh, mid. Okay.
You
mid.
remember when we were talking about squinting at you and you almost look like Lance Gross? If you got to squint at him to make him look like somebody, he probably mid. But that's not to you. That's
cool.
to
Right.
them.
I got what you're saying.
Man, cool.
So I'm looking at Adam like this right now.
Yeah. All right.
No, but the fact that you caught up over who eats first, like a man
I'm
where
just
we're
joking.
from, they sitting there looking at you, waiting for you to be like, oh, my, it's hidden, right? It's
I'm
hidden.
just joking. I'm the cool guy.
But I can tell you, like as an independent woman, a lot of my independence came from the men in my life,
Yeah.
and I think like that's where today's men and women get things wrong. Like I had men present and available to me in my life. Like I grew up. I learned how to fish. I know how to change a tire. I know how to check my
might
oil.
be all right.
I know how to do these things by myself
You a
because
tomboy.
they have taught me these things because they were like, Stace, when you out in this world, you don't want to depend on anybody to do it for you because when you have to depend on somebody to do things for you, when you
Look.
need to get up and go, you can't.
Dude, if you ever hang out with Stacy, don't hang out with her because she don't.
I'm fun. I'm
she
fun.
do not meet a stranger, bro.
No, and I'm so
Like
fun.
it be time to go. She be like talking to everybody. It be like, bro, let's go.
Like,
I'm a social butterfly.
Like for real, for real. Like
gonna be
for
all
real.
I get a bad rap because people think I'm just like so like,
What you doing? What?
but really I be like,
No,
hey,
they
That's
think you
it.
doing what?
sometimes you can be nice for no reason. Like I don't have to be nice.
She's nice to
you
everybody.
because,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
always
I
nice.
have to be nice to you.
She gonna
because
sit
of
at the
who you
table.
are. It's like it doesn't matter.
I'll
who
be
you
like, come
are.
on, sit with us.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah, I found some lady at Stacy's party, some random people, and I
And just tell them to come over.
I said, oh my gosh, you got to try this wine. We're about
Yeah.
to pop the.
So Terry's on one side. So I don't know.
Oh.
So she might be building the bridge for him to cross.
We trying to get him back. We trying to get him over here. Cause he in 1944, and we need
He on the
Terry.
east side, huh? He trying to go on the west
Terry.
side.
Did you
Terry.
grow up with your mom and your dad in the house?
Nah.
No. So how did you
I
come
think that
up
was like
with
a
that?
one night stand.
How did you come up with that like household idea of what you just think that
I
works
think it needs
best
to
for
be
you?
broke down. I think like we need to sit down and say, hey, this your lane, this my lane. I ain't gonna get in your lane, don't get my lane.
How do you guys even
But
get
y'all
to
not
have
roommates.
how do y'all even get to
gotta-
have that kind of conversation? Like, what is bringing you here and allowing her to be here? So what's bringing y'all together? What's your force? Is
Good
it
sex?
physical? Yeah, because like
Good sex, is that
what's-
the only thing?
What's bringing y'all
To what?
Was it because she said, "Oh, I have a nice smile"?
Or is it because it's like consistent, like y'all been doing it?
Y'all
Like,
keep-
not like
y'all
y'all
just
specific.
find-
No, I'm just speaking in general. I feel like that's how it should be. It'll be so much easier. It wouldn't be as many arguments. Cause I feel like sometimes, like even with the kids, a man could do his thing this way, and a woman will have something to say about the way he doing this. And I feel like a woman shouldn't say nothing the way the man want to discipline the child at all. You getting out your lane.
So will it be okay for a man to say something to a woman? So say the woman is disciplining a son and you think she's being too soft on him. So do you think it's okay for him to correct her?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
But later on, are you gonna be like, you don't need to? You're making him soft?
I'm in my lane.
Oh, that's that's a utopian society. Oh
I
my
ain't never gotta worry
god.
about him being soft because when he around me, you have to stick his chest out.
No, but I mean, obviously he wasn't doing what he needed to do for her to correct him.
I mean, y'all women nowadays, women are always soft with the kids nowadays. Yeah,
I know,
snack
right?
time,
Right.
snack time, and stuff like that.
They want the little boys to be emotional. Tell us your feelings.
Kids don't even go outside no more.
It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry.
No, my kids go outside and play in the pool. Go to the pool. Go walk the dog and go to the pool.
But you got girls though.
But my oldest is a boy.
But he's older. He's older now.
He older, but he's very like, he's very about family life. He's always around.
Because you keep you like this.
I don't keep him around.
I just feel
You
like
a-
city life make all like being in Houston and come from Lake Charles. It's like all the people is prima donnas. I see these big high schools and they got everything. I'm talking about everything.
They don't know the struggle, huh?
They don't know the struggle.
Yeah, I got you.
Should they get to know the struggle?
But is that what we
I'm
want?
just
Do we
saying-
want our kids to
What?
struggle?
I
Right.
had this conversation. This was solid.
I
I
don't
had a
want my kids to
conversation
struggle.
about the kid who used to be able to go from the hood to the court first draft. Now you're being drafted
From AAU.
from AAU.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying.
Unless
it's
you just
different.
like a wild, crazy
Crazy
talent.
and you just don't want to leave your neighborhood,
And-
and they coming to meet you.
Because the AAU
Yeah.
teams, the right AAU teams, gonna come
But-
and get you, and your
So
parents
this
are
is
gonna
why
have to
they're
pay. They're
changing
gonna make a
it.
way.
But AAU not really getting the kids better. They getting them exposure, but they not getting their game better. They getting more like
Terry's saying
more exposure.
they don't know the struggle, so they don't know how to fight for when adversity sets in.
It's just
So
like,
you think LeBron James' son is gonna face some adversities
Absolutely.
That he's not prepared
that
for.
he's not prepared
No.
for?
I think he's prepared for it.
No,
he
he's
was
not.
the-
He got the
like, I hate that.
resources,
I
but
hate
he's
that.
not.
He was the 55th pick. Like he was the best person available at that pick.
But he's got drafted by the Lakers. You
What's
know,
wrong with that?
That's an accomplishment. It is.
Yeah, that's
huge. That
amazing.
shit doesn't. I mean, excuse my language. This does not happen to normal kids,
That's amazing. That's like an
I
amazing.
mean, he's not normal. He's never been normal.
right? That's what they're going for.
But
now.
that's who your kids
are being
are
compared
up
to.
against.
Right.
And your kid could be the best possible
On
and
the block.
most talented
But they don't have the resources
athlete.
or the influence.
Right.
So
That's all we're saying. We're saying
Right.
like exposure doesn't negate talent because there's some great, like very
Nowadays
talented
they do.
people that have exposure.
right.
And there's some people that's like mid that still have exposure.
Nowadays
But
they do.
if your kid doesn't have exposure, if you just send him down the street to the park
Yeah, it don't
to
work.
get to understand a hustle, he gonna work down the street.
And
too.
I think we as black people, I think we've been considered being in the struggle for so long. We think that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Versus
There's nothing wrong with nepotism.
right.
I'm not saying struggle, but man, people out here is so prima donnas, like for the hurricane. Like for the hurricane.
So you don't like that.
But what's wrong
People was
with
crying
it?
because they didn't have no lights.
No AC?
It is Houston.
What?
Okay, so you.
All y'all got? That's y'all only problem?
He said, we never have lights on a normal day.
Lights?
You are tripping
Bro,
because
I wish when Rita hit us, that was our only issue. We don't have no lights.
but it has been years since Rita. It's been several years
That's
since
your Rita. They got in your fancy cars now. You can plug a you can plug a plug up in it and run a extension cord. You got lights.
No, but see, but okay, it's several differences.
Prima
Here,
donnas.
but you're not even so here in Houston because the homes sometimes are attached. They share an attached wall, or they're so close together. Depending on where you live, you may not be able to actually use a generator, only because it's against like the ordinances. Because it depends on how it is. 2, a lot of people in this day and age, they work from home. A lot of people are remote workers. If you don't have power, you don't have a internet, you can't log in, you can't get your coin.
That should be the last thing y'all thinking about in a hurricane.
Oh, I'm talking about the first thing. I'm up to number 1. Number 1, it's 7 p.m. Friday. 2,000 degrees.
Okay.
Let's talk about 8 a.m. Saturday.
There you go, really.
3,000 degrees. It's hot as hell. People hot.
Oh my God.
It's hot as hell.
It is outside.
You can't expect people in Houston to not complain when we don't have power.
It is
You
hot.
have friends, family down the road. Go there.
Everybody does not have power.
Right.
It's only been 2 days.
Then depending on where you are, so for me, guess what I was? I was on an island, y'all.
Where you was at,
Water
Mexico?
all around.
Where you
me.
was at?
Gulf of Mexico. Gulf of Mexico, right there off Allen Parkway, honey.
Oh, you living good down there. Oh, you shouldn't be complaining about. Oh,
Off of Allen Parkway.
got
What?
some of the best views. Of the,
You talking about Braves by you?
I could see all the water
Oh.
from outside my door creeping on in while you playing.
She don't have nothing to complain about.
Oh no, we just flooded in. We don't have no power.
Listen, the
Got
one
15,000 kids in this house with me. Can't nobody play a device. And only.
Y'all
Now
should
here's the
read.
pre.
Y'all should read.
Let me tell you what the
We
hurricanes
did.
have taught me. Growing up in Louisiana,
He
it taught me
playing
to
for real.
prepare. Okay. And
I
then-
about to come
and
to
then-
your house,
and
really,
then-
but I couldn't
absolutely.
get out. I couldn't
Okay,
get.
prepare. Then now we got options. Growing up in Louisiana, we had to go through the hurricane season.
We had to.
We
I never
had to
evacuated.
go.
I
So,
never.
like,
So
but
me and my
we
kids
don't
gonna
have to.
survive. We some
gonna be
survivors.
But
We didn't
the
complain
difference
about
is
it.
Now we have options. We have
I
options.
swear,
because
Stacy, I was gonna
if
come out there to your
sweetheart,
house.
Let me tell you something. Every time I
but
get
I
my
couldn't get
alert,
out.
I get my alert from the Louisiana National Weather Societies or whatever organizations and stuff. We keep communications, and when they say radar alert, my option list book opens. Are we staying or we leaving?
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing is for certain: if you don't have to struggle, don't struggle.
That's what I told my kids. I said, let me
You
tell you
right.
something. Let me tell you something. This one was a little something for
This
y'all
was
to
a- yes.
understand what it feel like.
Yes, yes.
So y'all don't be prima donna.
So that's what Terry's saying. Like, it's okay to go through a little bit of
Slept the whole
adversity.
time.
Nah, shit. Now hot ass off, boy. Look.
Yeah.
Shit.
The way the way that wind was
My
winded
lights
and
ain't
that
never went out.
and that tree was
Oh,
treeing.
How long you was?
can say
How long
that.
you was without lights?
I never went out.
Oh,
why
that's
you
why.
can say
I
that.
had like
But
for a
I
week.
was prepared. You know, for Rita, man, I was playing
Where-
football in a football field with no football. I was straight. I was ready mentally.
Baby, let me tell you
to-
something. The tree
I was
outside,
ready mentally.
the tree outside my window was sexy red and
It was twerking, huh?
been it
It was
over.
Really, done.
I
And you
said,
just
oh,
watch that.
that was,
I was watching
that.
that
That
shit.
wasn't nothing though.
you were playing.
Nah, it was hot. So a lot of
It
people.
was hot as hell.
So some people.
It's July.
It was 7 days was the average where people were without lights. 7 days. They had, even had cases where 4 people passed
Yeah.
because it was so hot.
So hot.
He stroked, and then that's the best side scenario. The worst case was some people was without lights for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And you
I
got
know.
kids. You ain't got no
Listen.
food.
Because my lights returned, but all of my friends did not. So all of my friends are at my house with their kids.
People got
They kids, they husbands. Like, I'm talking about several families in my little space, because you know I'm a city girl, so we don't have no space in the city.
I'm just saying, everybody know Houston is big and there's so many people. And I'm like, everybody was just going crazy. Like, there's no way they could turn.
You're being dramatic, because that's not true.
People
Everybody
was going crazy.
because they didn't have shit.
Okay, so y'all, what are y'all suggesting we do? Because we're in hurricane season. So what is your prepared option?
I mean, you shouldn't do nothing.
Don't do nothing. Well, Stacy, what's your prepared option?
Oh, we up out of here.
Outta here.
I told my kids, y'all better. I gave them some options of some
Get a
cities.
generator. I got a generator.
And that's me. We're gonna open
No,
up our.
I
options.
I
You
live in a
take it together.
community, so
Oh.
I can't.
So yeah.
I can go to your house or go out there.
Absolutely.
If remember, I'm in insurance, so I can't go too. I have to be available. But I told my kids, y'all pick some places just in case.
A tropical storm, hurricane, category 1. You don't need to go nowhere.
That's not even what we're talking about.
He's saying prepared.
I mean, I'm just saying, if to everybody, if
See,
you
because he wasn't here for Harvey. He said he'd been here for 4 years, so he don't know what it's like.
He went through Rita
What?
at in
that's
Lake
not,
Charles.
that's not we get hit by. Laura brought me here. We had to leave the city for a month.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Got hit by 4.
I know it took forever for them rules to come back, because every time I drove home, after they fixed 10, I was